Have you ever not wanted to stop doing what you loved? I mean, has anybody, really? But have you ever decided life would be perfect if you could simply just make a living doing your dreams? Rob Dyrdek is a person who's done just that. His dream was skateboarding, and he made it a reality. He let it fuel his life, and it worked beautifully for him. I personally gained a lot of inspiration from him as a musician because he followed his dreams so well and so incredibly dedicated to his cause, and it worked out so well for him. And Rob's life has taken many ascending turns. He became from just a skateboarder up to a movie star, from a movie star to a business owner and a charity giver, and that's incredible to go from just skateboarding. But it started early for him. He worked at it very, very hard from a very young age. At the age of 12, he had been sponsored by a company that would pay him just to have their logo on his equipment because he was that good as a 12-year-old child, not even in high school yet. By the time he was in high school at 16, he left high school completely. He didn't care anymore. He had made so much money and done so well off of his skateboarding skills alone and his sponsorships. He moved to California and foregone completely everything that high school had to offer, and he never looked back. His life has been going just how we wanted it. He obtained multiple sponsorships from places like DC Shoes, Drawers Clothing, and Monster Energy, all companies that we're fairly familiar with in our modern day society came to him. And his skateboarding was so successful, and he was such an eccentric person that he even had a show, multiple shows in fact, and he produced them himself just with his own skill and knowledge. And he became extremely popular through those. The shows consisted of just the shenanigans that he would get into. He's crazy eccentric. He'd do flips off of trucks and, go take all of his money and buy the most ridiculous things, mini horses, and have exorcisms performed on his house, and all these things that were just hysterical, but still followed his amazing talent, as he also broke world records in these times. And as time went on, he continued to move, continued to develop into new avenues, new sports, new ideas, games, videos. He's done them all. He was in the skate games. He was also developed on into being a producer for movies and for several shows, and even to this day, his shows are still airing. And he did it all from skateboarding, which is crazy to think about. But even as time went on, he decided that he'd had so much luck, he wanted to give it on to charities, to kids who were in his situation in hard times and had nothing, and he wanted to give them a chance. So he started building skate parks for these kids, because it's illegal to just practice skateboarding in the streets most of the time. Most cities don't allow that, and he created spaces for those kids to do that safely and to do that professionally so that they could hone their skills. And he did it for free. He just used his money and said, I'm going to build this here, and he did it. His first one he commemorated, he rode a 20-foot skateboard, the largest skateboard in the world, down the street with the mayor of Los Angeles, which is hysterical. And this is the life that he's lived purely from just doing what he loves, skateboarding, his whole life revolving around following his dream, following his passion, and he's now giving back to kids who have the same desire and maybe not the same ability to finish it. And to summarize what he said is, what I love to tell young kids is ultimately let your dreams evolve around your opportunities. You have to focus on always learning. It's cliche, but the reality of it is to take action and to try and fail, as you're going to learn a lot by the time it's over. When you come back to it, that experience is going to be the rock that allows you to find success and follow your dreams. So, moral of the story, if we want to be able to jump from all these different levels in our lives, from being a skateboarder to a movie producer to a charity giver to a millionaire with a family, following our dreams is the key to that. And Rob did that amazingly, and now one man's dreams are shaping the lives of many new dreams to come, and I think that's amazing.